Hello everyone, and welcome back to another movie review. Today we're going to be doing Willy's Wonderland. I watched it a few nights ago. It was good and bad for a few reasons. I'll get into the bad stuff first, just because I guess that'll be more fun. Or no, I'll get into the good stuff first. So, the good stuff is every single fight scene in this movie is really good. Also, Nicolas Cage. The character, and that's pretty much it. Okay, time to get on the bad stuff. The bad stuff. Let's get onto the entire plot of the movie. Nicolas Cage is left in a country town, and or he's stranded in a country town. He has to clean this restaurant in order to get his car fixed. And basically, a long time ago, there's a serial killer guy, and he killed a bunch of kids, and the police came to arrest him. Then he did a satanic ritual with his employees or whatever, and then they turned into the animatronics. And then occasionally, there will be a human sacrifice, and they will go into the thing, and the animatronics will eat them. So basically, that's the entire plot of the movie summed up. I left some stuff out, but it'll just be too long if I explain the entire thing. But there's some of it. The reason this movie is bad in quality-wise is because it was made in a month. 30 days, 1 month, in order to fit Nicolas Cage's schedule. But they did do a pretty good job, even though this movie was rushed. Here's one of the fight scenes, pretty well choreographed. I don't think there was any actual animatronic. Every single thing was a human in a costume, except for this one. That was a puppet. This one fight was the only one that wasn't a human in a costume. And yes, I'm watching this on YouTube. The characters for this movie, they're terrible. They're very bad. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. The characters for this movie were absolutely terrible. There were these side characters, and they were very stale, and they all end up dying. So don't get attached to them. Liv is the only side character that lived through the entire movie, and she's kind of important, but she didn't get too much screen time. But she is important. Nicolas Cage was in pretty much every scene. He didn't say one word throughout the entire movie. You're hearing me right. He didn't say a single word throughout the entire movie. He didn't even yell. He wasn't doing the Nicolas Cage thing. He wasn't even yelling. He was just beating the crap out of these animatronics. As you can see, when I was talking about fight scenes, these fight scenes are really good. But yeah, it's about an hour and a half long. I think it deserves that. Basically, it's like, okay, so he goes to the restaurant, and then he has to defeat every single one of these animatronics. Yeah, that's pretty much the movie is. Everyone keeps calling this a knockoff Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't blame them. Just look at it. He's killing animatronics, or humans in costume, actually. But yeah, the premise for this movie is freaking retarded. I already explained it, but it's retarded. But it's still a really good movie, just because of the fight scenes, and that's the only reason this movie gets any credit from me. And this is a pretty short review, only 3 minutes. Wow, I feel like I could do another review on this video, but I don't think I'm going to. Just upload a nice, quick, short video. Maybe I'll get some short uploads real quick. You wanna know what? I'm gonna do the Kong review in this video as well. But yeah, I'll let y'all. I'll just unmute this. Oh wait, hold up. Let me turn that nice, crisp volume up. Yeah, basically put Doomguy, except he's Nicolas Cage, in Five Nights at Freddy's or Chuck E. Cheese, you get this movie. Alright, on to Kong. Alright, we're back into it. Yeah, just so this video doesn't get copyright strike, I guess. I don't know. Godzilla vs. Kong. Oh, I forgot to give the review for Willys. Okay, the number score for Willy's Wonderland is a 7 out of 10. Alright, let's get on this movie. Godzilla vs. Kong, terrible. Pretty bad movie, and for a lot of reasons. It was overhyped. B, none of the characters mattered. You had 2 completely different sets of characters who just never met each other. The fight scenes were terrible. Like, oh my god, the fight scenes were terrible. Like, I can't even exaggerate how bad these things were. Maybe it's my taste in these kinds of movies. I don't generally watch these kinds of movies. This is the first movie I watched like this where you have giant monsters fighting, like mecha anime kind of thing. Speaking of which, mecha anime, kind of a pun since they fight. Oh yeah, this is not spoiler free review. This is gonna be a spoiler review. Spoiler warning now, by the way, they fight Mechagodzilla. Mechagodzilla's design was terrible. He was too skinny. King Kong is big, chunk, fat. Mechagodzilla was too skinny. If y'all would have saw the original concept art for Mechagodzilla, y'all would have never watched this movie. He looked like the original Godzilla, like when they were wearing the costumes. But imagine much skinnier. But yeah, some of the scenes I liked in this movie, like when Kong was getting more character building for him, you got to look more into Kong's origin, which was pretty nice. If they're gonna make another Kong movie, they might, considering a lot of people want to keep the MonsterVerse, which is this. Yeah. And by the way, this is all the fight scenes in the movie. It's 4 minutes long. The movie is 2 hours, and there's only 4 minutes worth of fight scenes. You tell me this movie isn't bad. Alright, characters pretty bad, pretty bland, stereotypical. Millie Bobby Brown, she was doing an actor thing. She was not the best, but, it was an actor. Also, this individual scene right here is my biggest problem with the movie. Godzilla is about to kill Kong. He makes him have a heart convulsion or whatever, and Kong can't breathe and goes night-night for a few days. And Godzilla gets close to him, roars at him, he roars back at him, and then they just stop fighting. Godzilla just leaves. And then Godzilla tries to fight Mechagodzilla and just gets absolutely beat. Like, Mechagodzilla slams his head into a building 4 times. And then Godzilla came out of nowhere and just killed Mechagodzilla. They didn't team up together. They did not team up together. And then Godzilla and Kong look at each other, and then Godzilla goes back in the water and never returned. And that's the end of the movie. Like, this was... Let me see if it'll go into the fight with Mechagodzilla. Yeah, look, so he stepped on Kong's chest really hard, and then he went night-night. There's Mechagodzilla. I hate the design. I think this design was much better. The design from Ready Player... That's a bad image. Look at this. The design from Ready Player One was so much better and simplistic. Like, look, see? That's just so much better. Like, why? Why wouldn't they keep this design? This is what I was imagining Godzilla to look like. He looks much simpler, and he looks a lot cooler, if I'm being honest. This is trash. I hate this. Who came up with this idea? And then, look, Godzilla is big and chunky. Mechagodzilla, look at him. He's all skinny. He's like my 2 cats. You got Stormy and Cece. Cece's looks like the freaking... my cat Cece looks exactly like this. Just imagine it with the tail, fangs, and cat ears. She looks exactly like this. Stormy looks like this. Stormy causes an earthquake whenever she takes a step. Whenever she jumps down the stairs, you know what happens? She causes a giant hole in the earth. You want to know what they use that hole for? They use it for that one scene in Godzilla vs. Kong where they jumped into the center of the earth. Yeah, exactly. That's how fat Stormy is. Alright, I don't have too much else to say about this movie, but... yeah. It doesn't even seem like a kid or adult movie. This is like... No one should watch this. Don't waste your time watching this movie. If you saw it on TikTok and thought, oh, this movie must be really good. It's not. Don't watch it. Just... yeah, it's terrible. I'm gonna give Kong a 3 out of 10. My biggest problem in this movie is the reason Godzilla and Kong stopped fighting, which has not been clarified. They just stopped fighting for no reason. Also, there's only 4 minutes of fight scene in this movie, and the movie is 2 hours long. Yeah, they pulled a Batman v Superman. There was something else I referenced to. Oh, yeah. This is why I hate the Transformers movie. Just make a movie about the Transformers. Don't put the stupid human protagonists in. No one wants them. No one cares about them. And you change them out every single movie. Just make a movie about the Transformers. Make a movie called Transformers Origins, where there's no human protagonist, and it's just the Transformers on Cybertron or wherever they came from. And honestly, if they didn't make that movie, I wouldn't be surprised if they put human protagonists in there somehow. But yeah, next next movie review, we are going to do Batman v Superman. And I know I'm a lot years late on it. Also, two other things. I know I said I was going to do a review on Jack and the Ku Klux Heart, but I was writing the script for it, and I said, this is terrible. I was also filming the video for it, and I kept getting sidetracked over and over, so we're not going to do that video. But if you want the review on it, here's the review right now. Jack and the Ku Klux Heart, it's 8 out of 10. Pretty good movie. Alright. Also, I'm gonna change my upload schedule to just whenever I want. I was trying to get the upload schedule to 2 times a week, and so far I've been living up to that, as I've gained a tremendous amount of subscribers in the last few weeks, maybe a month. I might change the channel name to my Twitter, YouTube, to my Twitter, and Instagram accounts, which is Mr. Meowman. I don't know how I came up with it. I was on Twitter one day and I was like, Mr. Meowman, that's kind of a cool name. I think I'm gonna take that name. So I did. But yeah, if you're going through your YouTube subscriptions or you see an upload notification from me saying upload from Mr. Meowman, that might be me. I'm not sure if I'm gonna change the channel name yet. I need to I need to go on YouTube and look up what's gonna happen if I search up Mr. Meowman. Because when you search up Ultimate Diamond Sword, my channel is the second thing to appear. It's gonna be this one video teaching you how to make the Ultimate Enchanted Diamond Sword in Minecraft, and then it's raining. And then underneath that, it's gonna be my channel. Yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Yeah, don't watch Godzilla vs. Kong. Instead, watch Willy's Wonderland. Much shorter and just better fight scenes. So yeah, gonna do it for this video. Like and subscribe if you want to become a true items fan.